Darlings, it's Mummy, Sybil Bruncheon, and I thought I'd do a little tourette here on, what is it, August 9th or 10th, and here we are at Fire Island. There's Michael Fitzgerald's art gallery outside. It's 24 hours a day. His wonderful spatter paint objets are out all the time. Although summer is not over, it is certainly moving on. So, for those of us in the Northeast, we know that August can be the brutal month. It can actually be the month that is the hottest before September comes in. And certainly with global warming, August can be just brutal. But today, it's a lovely Saturday morning, and it's gorgeous. There's breeze blowing. You can see the breeze is going, and the water on the bay across there at the end of our walk is very nice. But the thing that, how do I say this? For those of us that are sensitive not only to the weather and to climate and to environment, but also just to the light, the change of the light. The light today is pure Cape Cod to me. It is absolutely as if Provincetown, oops, little butterflies are flying away. It's as if Provincetown has come down to Fire Island. And for those of us that love the Cape and love Fire Island, we appreciate that so much, that quality of light as summer begins to wane. Oh my goodness, don't say Mummy is a negativo or a negativette, but it is true. Summer is not over, but it is certainly moving on. I always show you my garden in full daylight or in the afternoon, but I thought you'd like to see it first thing in the morning and see what I'm talking about. Monet would have a ball here. Look at the quality of light dappling on the plants. You can see, my poor little phone camera is trying to adjust to whether it should be in the bright light or the shadow light, but you can see how the light dapples through. This tree is slowly swallowing my garden, which is why I have coleus and shade plants over on this side. But you can see that even on August 9th, look what it's doing over here. Before that tree was there, this was a blaze of light first thing in the morning, and it was reflected in the health of my plants. Look at the evolvulus. The evolvulus is one of those plants that, one of those flowers that is in full bloom when the sun comes up. And as soon as the sun hits it, it's happy as can be. And then by 1 in the afternoon, when the sun has moved behind here, it goes into shade as if it was afternoon. And really, if it's in full sun, it'll stay like that all the time. Montauk daisy's doing lovely, woolly thyme. All the liatris have gone by now. I'm letting them go a little bit to seed so I can give friends seeds. My creeping zinnia, I cut it back, but you know, the little yellow flowers, they were such a riot of yellow flowers, but they've sort of exhausted themselves. My geraniums are finding their way. Bachelor button, long gone. I'm just trying to keep the foliage from giving out. This is... My scaevola is just doing very well. It's a little leggy right now. I think the heat got to it. And there's a little baby praying mantis in there somewhere, but I don't know where he or she is. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I said it and there. Look, can you see? Look, moving right there. Can you see it? There. Good morning. Good morning. You're just adorable, aren't you? Yes, but no one should be fooled. You're looking for something. Oh, yes. You're looking for breakfast. Oh, you're just priceless, aren't you? Yeah. There you go. The exact color of the foliage. Can you see? Oh, look, look, look. Wow. I rescued him, or her, from a spider web yesterday. I was so glad that I did, and I tossed him or her into the scaevola, which is where they usually live, and they're very happy over here. They just seem to really love it. Go on, darling. Show off for everybody. Oh, you're very sweet. You're very, very sweet. Yes, you know, all children, I think, are adorable, aren't they? Yes, when they're babies, they're always very sweet. It's when they get big that they scare the crap out of you. All right, anyway, on we go. My lavenders, look at that, doing very well. Trying to re-bloom, but boy, just brush your hands over the foliage and they smell wonderful. Our geraniums coming back nicely. Look at that, a red yarrow. I'm very proud, although I found photographs on Facebook from a couple of years ago, and the pot would look like a forest of fire. It was absolutely a riot of yarrows. And then we have the coleus, of course, doing well. New Guinea impatiens, the whites are not doing so well. Lavender I'm rescuing. Oh, a lot of you say maiden's tears. What are the bladder campions? Look, darling, there's bladder campion, and look at the little flowers. Aren't they priceless? I love those. Love them, love, 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 love them. And here's the original one right there. It's morning, so so all my gazanias are sort of sleeping right now. And there's some more over there. As soon as the sun hits them, they'll be blasting wide open. And here's my little gardenia. And look, it's beginning to leaf. It's trying. I'm trying to bring it back. I'm heartbroken. My gardenia was so good. Lobelia struggling along. You can see bee balm has run its course. So has this is the end of the verbenas, not verbenas, veronicas. Look at that. This vertical verbena. Oh my gosh, I'm sold on this, especially mixed with fleabane. I love it. And look at the light on it. Isn't that enchanting? Geranium's trying. Blue-eyed grass is past, but the foliage is nice. Very irisy. You can see that it's not a grass at all, but it's really an iris. My reliable and beloved balloon flowers have gone by. There they are. They're perennials. Dianthus, kind of ragged. I wish that everything would have foliage that was pretty after it was done flowering. You know, look at this foliage. It's lovely. Dianthus, try harder. Lobelia, lovely. I don't know what this is. Please, somebody help me what this is. That it comes back every year, and it's very enchanting, and the little bees like it. Oh, look, good morning. Yes, there you are. All right. And here's another Veronica right here, this pink one, which is lovely how it goes from this pink Veronica to purple mystery plant to verbena, vertical verbena to geraniums. Very lovely. Marigolds, try harder, please. This is an aster, which is going to come up soon. Again, another scavola that's doing well. And over here, I showed you those. Sad Mexico, some sad plant that is not doing well. I made the mistake of fertilizing with organic fertilizer all of my Calombroqua baskets. And I wasn't paying attention to the mix of chemicals in it, and it was full of nitrogen and no phosphorus, and the plants immediately stopped all their flowering and immediately went into leafing. So they just became green humps. And so I had to balance it out. I'm looking for bone meal to try and put in there. And so this is what I come out to every morning. And I take a shower in my wonderful shower stall here, as you can see. And so the sun is now finally creeping over the trees. So it's, look, the lantana and the Mexican gold are not doing well. I've got to get them fertilized properly, I guess, and fed, always with organics. Anyway, so this is my shower stall, and I come out and take a morning shower. And look who greeted me this morning right here. Can you see this? It's quite lovely. The spider crept away. I think it's camera shy, but there's the spider web, a beautiful spider web. Mummy is very afraid of spiders, as you know, large bugs and any spiders, but I'm trying to overcome my fears and just sort of say that they're wonders of nature, that a spider could build such a thing in the middle of the night and be there. It's just, and to watch it waving there in the breeze. Very lovely. Oh, here's a home hit. Oh, there's a spider. See, there's some other species climbing up the sign. Oh, yes, right there. Yes, if you had taken a shower with Mummy, Mummy would probably wash you down the drain. Wash you down the drain. Yes, baby. I'm sorry, darling, but Mummy doesn't like to share the shower except with attractive persons that she has. I'm not a cross-species shower taker. I'm sorry, but intimacies like that with other species doesn't work for me. A kitty, perhaps, but not a spider, even one as demure and as delicate as you. Here's a lovely home hint. Flower frogs. See those flower frogs, darling? They make great soap dishes. You put your expensive soaps from Caswell, Massey, or Crabtree and Evelyn up on those. You put them on those, and they dry out, and the soap doesn't get soggy, or it doesn't. Your soap will last forever. So collect those. Mummy has a collection, and I use them as soap dishes, either outside or inside. So there you go. There's my shower. There's my dappled garden. See, from this angle, when Mummy gets out of the shower and looks, that's pretty. Isn't it? It's kind of lovely. So I have so much to be thankful for. Look at the light here on the gazanias, and there's one opening right now. Darlings, what do I always say? Be present, be mindful, be grateful. Everything you see and touch and taste and smell and hear, everything you love is borrowed. It's only borrowed. Have a wonderful day, darlings.